Hello, my name's Carly. I'm Head of Sales here at Exceptional Thinking. Joining me today is one of our good clients, Adam Franklin, who's Commercial Director for Promontory. Promontory have been working with us for just shy of 3 years now. Adam, thank you so much for joining us today.
Pleasure.
Oh, would you like to give us just a quick overview of what it is Promontory does?
Yeah, sure. So Promontory, we're a business consultancy, and our sort of strapline is that we help our clients keep promises that they make to their customers. And what we mean by that is that there's 4 sort of key areas that we work in. One is we help engage their people with the business strategy and the journey that the business is on. We support their leaders by helping them to perform better. We help them communicate effectively with their teams. And then finally, the last area that we tend to work in is improving the experience of their customers. And that's particularly around the behaviour of the people that are customer facing.
Yeah, wow, thank you. Thank you. And Adam, what made you engage with us?
We have a real desire to grow as a business. So over the last, I think we first engaged with you sort of probably coming up to 3 years ago. Yes. I joined the business about 2 years ago, and my job description is one word: is growth. And now we have aspirations. And so we were looking at ways that we could grow in I suppose one is a cost-effective way, but actually in a way that is very much in line with our business and the way that we behave as an organisation. And by that we're saying we don't want to be sort of really too salesy. We very much realise we wanted to build a relationship with anybody that we want to work with, and that takes some time, and it takes a lot of time, particularly at the front end, which doesn't necessarily get the results straight away, which is difficult to justify when we're a small team. So the reason that we liked the way that you did things was that you started off sort of very early in that process to sort of build those relationships with people, and the fact that you're doing it the way you use LinkedIn, you're doing it as one of us as well. So it becomes a very personal sort of approach as far as the potential client is concerned as well. There's a lot of that. That was a real difference between what you do, and I've used what I'd call sort of traditional telesales companies in the past, and it is very much a sort of database and going through one after the other, very scripted, and it can feel very cold. I think this is a much more engaging, warming sort of process from the client side of things as well. But then from our side of things, we've got a lot more visibility of what's happening. Again, because it's using LinkedIn, we can see what's happening on a sort of a weekly basis, and it also means that when we do have those sort of phone calls or appointments with those potential clients, that they have a far better understanding of us, and we have a far better understanding of it. That vetting process is a lot stronger.
Yeah, wonderful. And how have we helped you?
By doing what you say you're going to do, to be honest. We've been, and there's naturally some sort of peaks and troughs with anything like this, because people will insist on going on holiday. But no, they overall, there's been a really good flow of appointments, which is led to that. Now, some of those, there have been a few where it's been work immediately, and it's just gone very quickly into, there's been a real need there and then. I would say that's possibly a bit of luck in there as well, because I think most people, it takes time, because it's not something that we don't necessarily sell something that people are there shopping for at any given time. They need, first part of that process is that we need to convince them that our services would benefit them. So there is quite a longer sales process to that. So the results, we've had some really, really good ongoing conversations, which now are really sort of bearing fruit. We've won some really, really good work sort of fairly recently. But we can see sort of the pipeline in the future, and that healthy pipeline of people that want to talk to us and understand what we do, particularly as we're going through the likes of COVID and the pandemic, and hopefully coming out of lockdown. And there's a lot of change happening within organisations at the moment, and that's where we can sort of step in and help.
Absolutely. And of course, I was going on to say, what results have you had? And obviously you've had some great results, haven't you?
Absolutely, yes. And I say recently with, as I won't mention names, but there's a couple of clients. One in particular has been really good. It was 3 months of really good work, and not just that was the first project that we delivered in July, but we're talking to them even this week about future work as well, and what's sort of going on in the future. Looking at my diary, I think I've got 3 new business calls in this week to have sort of those conversations with people. I think one might be a lot more quick. So that's terrible English, but it might be a lot quicker in terms of their turnaround and what they're looking for and when they're looking for it. And a couple of them are probably longer conversations to have. But what I'm really pleased about is when they are longer conversations, they are people that genuinely want to talk to us. They aren't just sort of fobbing us off and sort of disappear. People that really do want to have those conversations, and there will be a need in the future. So it's really broadened our network of potential clients brilliantly.